welcome back to Vigor. It is your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. I thought I had ran out of weapons for the Restricted Freedom Protocol, but I do recall people asking me, how do I feel about the PSS and have I used the PSS? I'm gonna set the record straight right here. I've only played with this weapon a total of 3 times. One time off stream, a second time off stream, no, a second time in a video, and the video is entitled Pure Stealth. The third time is right here. And so, obviously, with this protocol enacted, I'm only taking out 4 rounds of this PSS. And let's see how well I can do with a pistol that is pretty much a short version of a VSS. I should love it, right? I should. But it's just not my VSS. It's just not. So, if there is one thing I can tell you all about this game, is that the game may change. It may, but the spawn points, they don't change at all. Until the devs say, hey, we think these spawn points are too close to each other, we're gonna move them or some shit in the dev stream. Or they introduce a new map and we gotta relearn all the spawn points, like Descent currently, that I'm doing right now, actually. You can predict where people go relatively easy. The guy that I just killed, guess where he spawns at? I'm walking right past it. Pretty much on the other side of this little bridge that's over here in this little sector of this map. He spawns in front of it. So the first thing he's going to do is either A, come up here and get to the military truck, or B, go for the house. Now, I'm going to ask y'all a question, and it's going to be a relatively simple answer, or at least I hope it is. What's more important to you? This, or a potential red container in that greenhouse where I killed that guy at? Exactly my point. That's why I was there, listening. It took a while, but I knew he was coming. All I had to do was wait. So, now I'm trying to find out what else is going on in here. What else is going on in this map? And sure enough, somebody hits a detector. It sounded like a grease gun firing at somebody. I'm gonna go ahead and assume the grease gun is dead. I'm going to assume that. But until you find a body with a grease gun on it, you can bet it's still in a match. Now this video is going to be, I'm gonna try to please both, well, two sides of my polygonal audience, not office, with this video. You already had your headshot moment. Now we're going to talk about this actual encounter and how it develops. So, somebody hits a detector. Somebody hits the disruptive tower. And I'm pretty sure the time safe was already unlocked. And now we see that guy running to the left. And so here's what I'm thinking. Right now I'm thinking, what if somebody goes back to that detector? What if they do? I want to, cut them down a bit for doing the same thing twice in one match. Because that's something you never do in the game. The same thing twice. So it's still on cooldown. The little light's still red. And I see a dead body in front of it. But I also hear that one particular gunshot from what it sounds like a Thompson. I'll place this contact bomb right back there. Actually, I changed my mind. That sounds like... What does that sound like? Probably an LMG. That's what it sounds like. But somebody over there is now dead. So here's what I decided to do. We'll put a transmitter in this bush. Because whenever they get finished using the detector and look at their map, they're going to see that red dot right there. And they're going to panic. Now, what else are they going to do? I don't know that just yet. But instead, what I'm going to do is walk over here to this red house. Because it's been quiet on this side of the map so far. I'm going to open this window, jump through it, because the Fed's watching. And remember, this is the barred house. So I'm going to check my corners. Yeah, nobody's here. Scary, isn't it? So I'm going to try to set a trap for somebody coming for the barred house. There's 2 contact bombs. It won't kill them because it's not 3, but it's close. Considering how we just heard that fight at the very top of the map, it would make sense for somebody to come all the way down to the barred house and try to unlock it at the last second of the match, right? That's what I'm thinking. So, now, I'm making sure I'm clear of the barred house. PSS still got 3 rounds in it. And I got an L85 as well. So if I need to, I can get into a gunfight. If I need to. However, y'all know I'm a purist. I'm going to try to use this PSS as much as possible. As much as possible before I resort to actually, going pow 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 with somebody and drawing attention to myself. You already know I don't like attention. Even though I post YouTube videos like 4 times a day. But anyways, we're going to ignore that. Now we're here at the bottom of the map. Pull out my L85 real quick. So if I'm about to get into a gunfight. Nothing. The airdrop's coming in though. It is. But I still don't hear anything. Or see anything. Now why is that the case? Why is that the case? Should I have waited until the detector came off cooldown and used it? Should I have? Well, only time will tell. But for now, notice how close I'm walking toward the cursed exit. Not getting shot at. Now, if you're saying, but Jet, you're too far, I get it. I understand. But I'm not looking at that exit. I'm looking, searching at the area around the exit. How many times have you gotten killed by somebody on that hill facing that exit? Exactly my point. Exactly my point. So now I pretty much did a whole circle around the map. Well, not really a whole circle, because it didn't go through the top of the map. Because we know 2 people were there. Now, I'm back to where I started pretty much. At this exact same area. I should hear my transmitter here pretty soon. And that's pretty much going to be square one for me. Looking at that detector one more time. And there's my transmitter. You hear it a little bit to my right. And I'm just taking a stroll through this close quarters head-ass, dangerous head-ass game. But then I actually spot somebody going for the detector. And I tried to put down that jammer, guys. I tried. Lord knows I tried, but I was too slow. I was too slow. So now he sees 2 red dots near here, when I only meant for him to see 1. That's what I only meant for him to see. Now, what is he going to do? You see, I'm here. I'm looking at the area near the detector, and I'm also looking at my transmitter. No tracers. No gun sound. No gun shots. No gun sounds. Nobody reloading. Nobody running. Nobody throwing a grenade. I can't tell if I got pinged because my transmitter got it. This game is quiet, guys. This game is now quiet. We heard me shoot 1 person, another gunfight, and I think 1 more after that. Now I think to myself, that airdrop is over there in the corner of the map. Surely nobody's over there. Surely nobody is in the most, cornered part of the map and camping for an airdrop. Then I hear somebody. And guess where they're running toward? The airdrop. But also they're climbing a ladder as well. And this is what pisses me off, because I seem to be cursed about this. Every time I hear somebody climb a ladder, I can't see them. Right now I'm actually waiting for them to come up out that little bunker. But I don't see anything. But then I hear them running again. Okay. The barred house is still barred. Maybe they're going to go for the barred house? Maybe they are? Okay. They're not going for the barred house. Well, it is the last dying seconds of the encounter. Let's see what last second meta is going to happen here. Let's see. I've already decided I want to leave. What you're hearing right now, and me shaking my camera like that, is me telling you all that is the last second meta. We'll hear the MG3, a time safe padlock, and a Thompson. And some other weapon too. Guys, there were 3 people near that airdrop. 3. That airdrop's still on the ground too. Nobody got it. And so right now I'm thinking, if 3 people are over there, if 3 people are near that tiny ass area near that house where I originally spawned at, then there's got to be somebody else near that exit. But then somebody gets the airdrop, and then we hear an MGV go off. Another person's over there too, so there was 4 people over there. And then he dies. Assuming each weapon we hear is equivalent to 1 person, but there was 4 people over there. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go for this detector. Go prone, check the map. Okay, somebody's down the road to the north. So I'm gonna turn this way to try to avoid them. I know I got an LD5, but I still don't fancy getting into a gunfight when I can barely see shit due to radiation. Yes, I know, the map is bright. The map is indeed bright. However, I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna come down here because, according to the map, there's nobody down here. Folks, what you're about to see is me operating under high pressure. Under high pressure indeed. Because, number one, look at my health. Number two, I don't got any caffeine pills. So I put my LED5 on full auto. Just in case. And good thing I do, because that case in just in case is about to be presented to me. Pop one more piece of iodine, and then there's crows. Then there's crows. And I see the guy. Now, do you all notice that he died? How do I know he died? Do you see that flashing airdrop symbol up there on at the top of my compass? I didn't know that he died. I was more concerned about escaping rather than going to loot his body. You see him doing serpentining. I think he's still alive. No, he's dead. He's indeed dead. And right there I realized, shit, he was actually dead. I cannot tell you how perfect that demonstrates last second meta. Assuming each person had a weapon, there are 5 people there. 5 at one airdrop, and I completely booby-trapped the barred house, the most obvious entrance into the barred house, and somebody got the time safe. Guys, that's the people in this game. The people in this game make the meta. Solos. The weapons make lone wolf on meta. You know, good old-fashioned bugle and about 6 PSDs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, what can you learn from this encounter? Number 1, silence is not golden. Number 2, even though you hear somebody, that doesn't mean you always want to see them. And number 3, in high pressure situations, try to calm yourself down and think. Because I could have got a lot more out of this from that one dude who died at that exit. I could have. But either way, I still won. And so I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Until next time, peace.